Yo, what's up, guys? 149 here. Like and subscribe, otherwise, to get like $1 billion. Also, a spoiler alert for all the DLCs that make him hit the Spider-Man PS4 game. Probably don't need to care. That's all fine. So as I was saying, like and subscribe, but otherwise, I don't know, I'll fucking rape you or something. Not really. Yeah, I'm obviously copying Scrubby. And now I'm gonna copy LEA, so like and subscribe if you guys want to see gameplay of Fortnite Season 12 early. Yeah, no, but yes, joke, and yes, it's a scam. So obviously I haven't been live streaming, and I'm just lazy basically. Like I'll be real with all y'all. I haven't live streamed in a minute. You know, more like 2 minutes. Very funny. So yeah, I'll be playing some of this in the background, and I'll just be telling some stories and, I don't know, commentating. This looks nothing like New York City. Like, I've been to New York City, and I'm actually going for Comic-Con in October. Like, I'm gonna miss school for those. I'm gonna, like, go to Comic-Con. I miss 3 days of school. I'll listen to him. Jones.
They did after all land the plan. However, while mainstream media trips over itself to keep blabbing praise on these vigilantes, allow me to give you a dose of facts. Hammerhead would have never gotten this far had it not been for Silver Sable leaving behind all her gear in the city. And don't get me started on Spider-Man stoking the fires of a gang war and forcing a decorated police captain into administrative history. So sure, they cleaned up the mess, but they were also the ones that made it.
Oh, Jamerson. Sorry, so as I was saying, you know, I've been here in a minute. I'm probably repeating myself. You know, I don't know. All I've been doing is drugs and alcohol and robbing people. Not really, just been playing video games. You know, chilling with some friends, you know, usual.
The entrance to his hideout must be somewhere close by.
So, I'll be telling some stories. So yesterday was my birthday. So what I did is, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna sound like lonely, you know, but like I went to this town that I really like. I mean, you know, by myself to like just think and shit. You know, and walk around and see some cool sights. You know.
Whoever's doing this must have access to this stuff.
And like all that, and, like nice foresty shit.
Whoever left this wanted me to look closer.
So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Nothing too special.
Yuri said this was ruled an accidental death. Food poisoning, I think. On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Magia guy.
Welcome back. Have a seat. So, did you bring the, Yeah. Hope this takes care of your cash flow problem. Right. It most certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients. You assume correct. And my boss and I are only interested in one of them.
Hold on, guys. Hey, I'm live streaming. Sorry. Sorry about that. My dad just walked in. So I had my door open, so I just shut it.
Yuri, how is she mixed up in this? I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it.
All units, Magia has seized a tanker with volatile materials.
Sorry, so as I was saying, you know, my dad, yeah, my family, my dad just got here, so, sorry, it's like, tell them, you know, streaming, you know, told them to kill themselves. No, not really. Oh, fuck! And then I was trying to go for that guy so I could kill him. Or whatever Spider-Man does. Unlike Silver Sable, he's non-lethal. Vegas can't do nothing now. Alright, die. Crap. It's right, boy, get dead. I'm gonna change my suit to his homemade suit.
My eye out.
Alright, so now I'm gonna tell like interesting stories. So as you guys know, or I may have said earlier, you know, I live in Boston, like the Massachusetts area, like specifically like essentially on the border of city limits, and I get the MBTA a lot, like the commuter rail specifically. And I take it to school, and now I have a now I'm an assistant to a person that runs a like a mommy and me group.
Officers in Murray Hill, stand by for further instructions.
So I take that in, except I go to South Station, not alright, I'm not gonna say exactly where, but not. What am I trying to say? Like, not like station. I go to like the South Station, not anything else. Like I used to. Oh, come on! I should have gotten this guy, considering I fucking hate the minigun, guys. So, you know, I've seen a lot of conductors in them, right? Like one of them, almost none of them I'm trying to assault, except for the one I'm about to mention. One of them straight up looks like Todd Howard, except with the full like railroad gear, like, you know, like the full-on conductor gear, right? Like one looks like Todd Howard, the other kind of looks like Tfue, Phase Tfue, or Tfue now because he left Phase. That was such an interesting story. I'm not gonna give my opinions on it, right? But you know, then I even had one that looks like the movie theater guy in South Park. Like he sat in like it, except without the braces, and he was also wearing the standard MBTA railroad conductor uniform. Like he wasn't fucking wearing a movie theater thing. That would make no sense. And I also wouldn't give him my ticket because I wouldn't want the real conductor being like, Theravision, get off the train, or here we're fining you. And be like, I don't have the money. Well, fuck you, pew pew. Not really. So like about like a week ago, right, on Wednesday, I had lost my bag on a train. So, you know, I reported it to the T. They said, all right, it's lost and found. I reported all that crap. And that must be so interesting to you guys. So the point is I lost it on this certain train, right? So I thought maybe the bag's still on there. So a week later, I catch the same time train to check it, and yeah, I'm just gonna spoil it. Surprise, the bag wasn't there. So, you know, that sucked actual dick. But hey, what you can do about it? Oh, I know, not fucking lose a bag. Whatever. So I walked through the train, right? Then on the way back to my seat, because it was during rush hour, so all the cars were open. Oh, fuck me, man. Stupid minigun guy. It's fine, I have the shield on. Like, I'm invincible. It's like God mode. Yes!
People in Sankari need these supplies. Hopefully they'll get shipped out.
Cunt! You're welcome. Such a nice suit. Sorry. So as I was walking back to my seat, I was stopped by one conductor, like, ticket. I was like, oh, I don't have it on me. And I was like, I'm sitting in the back of the train. Because this is in the front. I think, I don't know, it was like a 10 car, 8 car, I don't remember. And that doesn't matter. So, you know, I explained to him, he was like, well, it's probably lost of time. I was like, okay. He was like, then I was like, yeah, I'm sitting in the back. He was like, okay, I'll come and check later. So, you know, he was pretty respectful, right? You know, I kept my cool. I mean, I should have said, like, I lost it a week ago instead of saying I lost my bag on this train. Because he said, how'd you lose it on this train? We just come from this stop. So, you know, So essentially what the train did is it came from a station before mine. Like, I can't say which station, but it came from the station that's right before mine, while others come from a station a few stops down. Or not a few stops. I don't know my line, to be honest. The point is, you know, he said that. So then you know, I walked through a few more cars. I think, I don't know, I saw like a conductor or two. They didn't say anything, you know. Fuck. You know, they didn't say anything. Then I was stopped by a much more angrier looking conductor. Like, this guy, he was like pretty short. Like, he was much shorter than me. He kind of looked like, I don't know what to like describe him as, but like, he looked kind of buff. But he looked like he was going in his 50s or something. So he's like, ticket please. I was like, oh, I don't have it on me. I'm sitting in a backseat. Like, why? I was like, oh, I lost my bag on this train. It's like, how? It came from this stop. He's like, getting the stop before mine. So I was like, I lost it a week ago. Well, he's like, that's probably lost and found. Like, he kind of gave me an attitude. I was like, damn. Like, crap, not great. Because literally every conductor I encounter are nice people. Like, they, you know, they genuinely seem to like their job. This guy, on the other hand, he looked like he hated his job and wanted to go home and abuse his kids. So, you know, then he was like, you know, so he said, how do you lose your bag if this train came from here? I was like, oh, I lost it a week ago. And he was like, find lost and found. He was like, where'd you get on? I was like, I got on. I forget exactly what I said, but he was like saying, no, you got on here. Let's pause.
Oh my God, double all my prescriptions. I'm in the red here, folks. Eyewitnesses have confirmed that there is no longer just one Spider-Man, but two of them. I made one bad enough, but I'm having a hard time getting the idea of multiple menaces swinging through our beautiful city. It's just... Jared, I might be having a heart attack. I need to lie down, folks. No, don't call an ambulance. It's too expensive. Call a cab. I have a code on my wallet. Don't go in my wallet, Jared. I'll do it.
Yeah, so Miles Morales, like, in the end cutscene, we saw Peter Parker and Miles Morales because he got bit by it. So, like, as I was saying, the conductor said, no, you got on here. I was like, no, I got on at my stop. Yeah, I mean, so certainly the stop I was at, right, like, remember I'm going through, like, there's a bunch of, like, white kids, like, that look like me, like, a bunch of like, a bunch of taller white teenage boys. And also, you know, I was dressed in, like, an outfit, like, you know, like that Scream fucking goody two shoes. Like, I look like the kind of kid that would do fair evasion, even though I don't. Like, you know, like, it's unnecessary, and the chance of getting caught, I think, outweighs the actual benefit, considering it's also not too expensive. So, you know, like, I do understand from his point of view, like, he thought I was committing fair evasion, but, like, at the same time, dude, you're being a fucking dick to me. Like, don't you have your own kids to abuse? So yeah, he was like, and then I was like, damn, bro, don't you have your own kids to abuse? And then he pulled out a fucking 12-gauge shotgun and shot me, and then I used my 9 lives and fucking recorded this. Just kidding, that's not what happened. Another passenger said, I think you got at this stop. I was like, thank you. Then my dad came over, because my dad thought I was, like, asking the conductor a question or something, like, about, you know, like, how many cars do we have? Because sometimes I ask the conductors things. Or, like, how many cars? So I know where to be. Even though most of the time they're all shut off. Thanks, MBT. I understand why they do it. Save money. Money. You know, isn't it run by the state? I don't care. Jesus. Wow, bro, why you gotta shoot at me? Get wrecked. So, you know, then my dad came over and, you know, like, said, and then he sorted it out. My dad, like, sorted it out, said, you know, here's And then my dad said the conductor came over, right? And so my dad has a pass, so the conductor go look at that and get dead.
I think I broke Sable's property. Accidentally. Totally accidentally.
So my dad said the conductor came over and like said like, why do you have 2 tickets? You're only there. Like, oh, the person. My dad said the the person with me is gone and he'll be back shortly. The conductor was like, the conductor like said, why do you? Okay, I'm getting it wrong. Sorry, I'm really bad at storytelling. So the conductor came over. He was like, why do you have 2 tickets? My dad was like, oh, the person with me is gone. He'll be back shortly. He was like, okay. And like my dad later said, I said it like, it's like the conductor, the way he said it was like much meaner, like sounding like being like, yo, like you're stupid, like do you have an imaginary friend or something? Like why the fuck do you have 2 tickets, retard? Like what kind of drug you tripping on? Like I have my kids to abuse, I don't need to deal with this shit. Like, he sounded like visibly mad. I'm like, he looked mad. Like I don't know if he was under like a late midlife crisis or like did he just go through a divorce? Did he not get to abuse his kids in the morning? Oh, I know. I don't know. Maybe he did drugs to like calm him down, and maybe his maybe his plug just got arrested. So maybe that's why. Actually, my dad. Then I was thinking to myself, I said to my dad, I was like, yo, what if I asked him when the new Excelas are entering service? Because I think isn't Amtrak like buying new Excella trains? I wonder what one of the bases. Let's do this. Let's go here and then we'll do one of the screwball challenges. Fucking hate her. I can't wait till I catch her. I was like, my dad was laughing. I was like, or what if I said like, don't you have your own kids to abuse? Or I said to my dad, I was like, maybe this guy's drug dealer got arrested. Which, I don't know, it's very possible. I mean, actually it's not, because, like, aren't the MBTA conductors, like, I don't know, aren't, like, conductors, like, drugged, like, aren't essentially on probation? Like, aren't they, like, piss tested or something? Yeah. So, I don't know, like, it's weird, because, like, I was remaining very calm, and, like, this guy was, like, giving me, like, an attitude, and then when I tried to go to my dad to explain to him, because I actually, alright, so luckily I was actually in the same car as my dad, right, which really saved my ass, because, I don't know, he would have, like, thrown me off the train, because I didn't have the money, or made me pay a fine, so, like, I didn't have the money.
I resigned from Sable International.
Oh.
Sure the supplies were needed to Zakaria.
Guess she's a true mercenary at heart. Even choosing weapons over aid for her own people.
Sable's more than a mercenary. Trust me. Anyway, let me know if you find your supplies. And thank you.
Crap. I need to try to turn these things off. Fuck. Fuck, I need to... How to stop these dudes from, like, leaving. Alright, so, like, he was essentially just a dickhead, like, conductor. Like, that's all to say it. No, I've had other stories, right? So, where I was on my train once, and then somebody, like, knocked on the bathroom to go to it, and then, like, the person that was inside, it was, like, yelling. He was like, ah, rah, 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 ah. And everybody in the car was, like, looking, and it was, like, one of the double-decker cars, but everybody on the top of them, not like I just realized. That sounded so dumb. Jesus, stupid snipers, die. Like, he just looked angry at this conductor. I don't know what it was. So I'm getting off topic.
Come on, guys. Just hand over the humanitarian aid and nobody gets a foot sandwich.
Crap, crap.
Hey, David, got a question.
What is that news? Are you fighting right now?
Oh, yeah. I'll try to keep it down. I was just wondering, how much do you know about Sable's home country, Symkaria?
Well, the Symkarian government has been consolidating power for over a decade. They are now effectively a dictatorship. The opposition party, led by the Sabino family, was either exiled or executed. Symkaria has been reduced to vassals. Meanwhile, the citizens of Korea.
I wonder if Symkaria is a real country. Because I like when I heard Silver Sable, I was like, oh cool, she's some Russian. She's cool, she's Russian. She's from Russia. I'm from hello. I'm a Russian communist. I mean, it's probably banned in Russia now. Sorry Putin. And sorry any Russian people that are cool and don't support. I don't want to be assassinated by the Russian government. I'm just saying, also, like, this conductor, like, do you take that job, like, you know, I understand taking your job seriously and all, which is good, but, like, do you take it that seriously where you're, like, willing to be a dick to people? Like, just, you know, not even listen, like, you didn't even hear me out, like, I could have brought him to my seat and shit. And, like, been like, here's my ticket, or he actually already collected it, so he would have recognized my dad, I think, or seen, like, the thing, because you know how when you're on a commuter rail, they, like, leave a thing that symbolizes your tickets have been collected? It's weird. It's not weird now that I think of it, whatever. I need to get the jetpack guy. Yes. Fuck. Okay, now I have the... Now I need to get the, Alright, so that day doesn't end there, right? So, you know, the mommy and me group, that's all good. Nothing too much happened there. I mean, the parents showed me a video because she has like a farmhouse somewhere in the country. And, like, she showed me a video of a bear. It was like a bear, and the reason, I think the reason she did this is because, is the person that runs it, she had some butterfly nets, and they were like fucking massive. That's what she said. Not the, okay, God, whatever. So the mother was like, and this mother that showed me, she was like, what critters are those supposed to catch? I was like, bears? He was like, ha. Come on guys, just die. I love this ability because it makes me, it's like God mode, or it is God mode. Fuck. Yes! Jetpack dude is dead.
Can we all just take a break to restock our gadgets and mend our costumes, please?
Crap. What are they even doing in that pod? Okay, so, you know, so when I went home, right, my train was fucking delayed by 30 minutes, because you know why? I mean, I later asked the conductor, I was like, why were we delayed? So I guess, like, the horn, like, wasn't working, so they had to get a new locomotive from the yard, and then fucking repair ours. So they had to switch out the locomotive, which took forever, considering they go, like, 2 miles an hour. Which I guess is good, considering you don't want them, like, speeding into South Station, because isn't there, like, a derailment back in, like, New York? Or something where, like, a train, you know, like, went into the terminal and, like, fucking wrecked it. Like, made it look like something out of Fallout 4. Or 3, actually. Whatever. 3, 4, whatever. Fucking ever. Shit! Okay, I'm about to die. Nope. Oh, come on, stupid jetpack dude. See, that was annoying, like, just be on a... And, like, for, like, 10 minutes, the train was fucking hot as a motherfucker, considering the locomotive. There was nothing to power it. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, he does. Impact web. Crap! I just wasted my impact webs. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm sure you will. What bomb? Oops.
Oh, you know you guys are super late to the party. You already broke the pinata and everything.
See, that day was interesting. Sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked. That's what's interesting. I don't know, I do have some more stories on trains. Like, I think I already said this one, but like, you know, I was walking through the train because I can't sit still for shit, and like, these, like, dudes that were, like, 17, 18, like, one of them was fucking gobbling at me like a turkey, and then, like, he stopped because I walked one more time and he didn't say anything. Because they, like, you know, it's like, you can't comprehend English, you're stupid. I essentially called him retarded. I should have just been like, yo, like, if you're a turkey, that's fine, but I should have said to his friends, I was like, yo, if your friend's a turkey, you should probably put him in a cage. Because I don't think the conductors will be too happy, that a turkey is sitting on one of their pristine seats. I'm obviously joking. But people in the channel are pretty clean. The little boss is not getting in my head. Is he? Dude. Also that day, since it was never collected, because like I guess the conductor. Fuck! Conductor, I don't know, was busy, so I went. So, or the conductor that was in my car, for some reason, like since only like 2 doors are open, there's 2 conductors in it, which is weird, but whatever, that's whatever. So I gave it to him. I was like, dude, my ticket. He was like, sure. You know, I was like, it's not, you know, free ride. I was like, dude, like, thanks. Like, and this guy was just really nice. He kind of looks like Phase Tifu almost. I'm not trying to insult you. Like, that's good because you're rich and you're one of the best players at Fortnite. Now, now Tifu didn't win the Fortnite World Cup, but still. I should have tried out for that. I mean, I probably would never gotten in, and they would have also got me to New York City for free. I got to see my friend. By the way, he also came here and got the Amtrak Excella train, which, you know, I fucking know, bro. Like, alright, so the first time I got it was when we were going to DC, and my friends never told me which train we were getting. So, you know, we went to South Station, and then I was like, alright, when's our train? They're like, you'll see. So then the intercom thing being like, now boarding train, blah 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 blah, en route to Excella train. Poopy poo 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 en route for DC, and then my parents said, come on, let's go there. I was like, but that's the Excella, we're not getting that, are we? He was like, oh yes we are, surprise. I was like 10, so I was like, yay. Kinda underreacting because it was fucking fun and comfortable. And also the conductors were nice. But no, I've noticed whenever I ride Amtrak, the conductors are always cool. Crap. Aha. I think I've taken out almost all the dudes. I don't want to get their attention. What is this guy doing? That's so effective, right? You know, something just fell. Just, oh my god. I guess that's good for me. Is he safe or not? Oh man.
Come on, guys. Just hand over the humanitarian aid and nobody gets a foot sandwich.
I guess not.
Hey, David, got a question.
Are you fighting right now?
Oh, yeah. I'll try to keep it down. I was just wondering, how much do you know about Sable's home country, Centaria?
Well, the Sicilian government has been consolidating now for over a decade. They are now effectively entering leadership. The opposition party, led by the Samanova family, was either exiled or executed. Carrier has been forever since. No way to escape and no way to go later.
So Sable might have lost some of her family in the conflict.
Yes, the conflict left no continent to have a chance ever left on.
Hey, I'm sorry if I'm being quiet, but the audio in this game is nice. Oh god damn it. Yeet! Get eaten, boy.
There's more of you? Can't you all just stick to racketeering like gentlemen?
Huh. When I'm done with this warehouse raid, I'm gonna end it off. Oh my god. Man, stop dodging it. Man, don't shoot at me. Don't do that. That's abuse. Oh, I hate those guys with those like chain thingies. What are those, like 1,000-degree chains? Are you sure about that? Because look what I just did to your friend. Ooh, okay. Probably just him. Oh, crap. Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna end it off here because I'm getting kind of bored and thirsty. Whatever, guys. You know that. Peace up out, my dudes. And girls. Have a fun day. Keemstar out.